Well, this is another wonderful evening to connect with you. And last several days, we've been talking about the 10 unique aspects of the Lord Jesus during this Christmas season as we celebrate the birth of Jesus. What is so unique about celebrating? Is this just another festival? No, this is beyond just another festival. This is not just another festival, but this is actually about Jesus, who is a very unique person who lived in history. Now, among the 10, we are today hitting the eighth one. And let me quickly list you the seven preceding ones that we just shared about the 10 unique aspects from the 10 unique aspects of the Lord Jesus. Number one, his birth was foretold. And number two, his conception was by Virgin Mary. Number three, there were many angelic announcements during the time of his birth. Number four, was a parallel miracle where Zechariah and Elizabeth also at old age conceived a baby. And number five of the 10 is that Jesus did signs and wonders and miracles and even defied the laws of nature, raising the dead and casting out demons, and even he quietened the storm and walked on water. Number six, he lived a sinless life, perfect life, sinless, though he was tempted in every way. Number seven, he predicted his death and his resurrection. And as he predicted, he died, but he rose again on the third day. He was bound to die. Number seven, number eight, today we're talking about how Jesus had a radical teaching. Among the 10 unique aspects of the Lord Jesus, number eight is that his teaching was radical. And when we say radical, what we mean is that it was totally countercultural. It was totally the opposite of what any human being would naturally do. And he said, love your enemy. Not just love your friends and hate your enemy. That is what is usually said. But Jesus said, love your enemy. He said, if one strikes one cheek, show the other. That was a radical teaching, a teaching of love. And the core aspects of his teaching were love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. And love your neighbor as yourself. And when he said love your neighbor, not just a loving neighbor, not just an acceptable neighbor, but love a neighbor who's an outcast. Love a neighbor who hates you. Love even your enemy. And did he do it? Yes, he did it. He is another one who just does not teach, but he walks the talk. Not just a great eloquent teacher, but who actually walks the talk. And he did it on the cross, where he said, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they're doing, looking at the ones who crucified him unjustly. Not only that, but he also, with his own disciples, he led by example, he taught by example, he washed their feet. And he said, this is how you love. No master would wash the feet of a disciple. It's a disciple who would wash the feet of a master. But the master, the Lord of Lords, the King of Kings, comes down and stoops down to our level, to the level of the disciples. And he knew the disciples were also flawed men. He even washed the feet of the one who would betray him, washed the feet of the one who would deny him, and washed the feet of everybody who will run away after he died. They went back fishing, but yet he washed their feet and he led by example. That's what I call radical teaching. He served by example. He taught by example. It was an experiential learning experience for these disciples who were with Jesus. And that's what makes Jesus very unique, his radical teaching. And for the learners, it was an experiential learning where he led and taught by doing, not just speaking, but by doing, which is the hardest part of teaching for any teacher. It's difficult to follow his own teachings, but Jesus was very unique. And so the 10 unique aspects of the Lord Jesus, this is the eighth one. His teaching was radical. So we just have another couple of days more to go, And we're going to be talking about that a little more in detail. And so I want us to join us every evening at 8:30 p.m. next 2 days and give us a direct message. Leave a direct message to us. And we're going to put all of this in a e-poster and send these 10 unique aspects of the Lord Jesus to you, which you can share with the whole world, all of your friends and everyone you connected with on social media, where you can help them to understand the meaning of Christmas and why we're celebrating is because Jesus is very unique. And thereby, everyone can taste and experience this unique Jesus who is so personal too. So God bless, take care, have a good night. See you again, same time, 8:30 p.m. tomorrow.